Ancelotti sends a surprising message to Barcelona before the Clásico. After the recent match between Real Madrid and Celta Vigo, head coach Carlo Ancelotti made statements that captured everyone's attention regarding the team's performance and his expectations for upcoming matches, especially the eagerly awaited Clásico against Barcelona. As usual, Ancelotti was calm and composed in his remarks, highlighting several aspects related to the match and the upcoming phase without delving into the details of the result. In discussing the match against Celta Vigo, Ancelotti praised the overall performance of the team, asserting that there are many positives to build upon. The players put in a great effort today. There were moments of high pressing and organized attacks, and I saw a strong commitment from everyone. Celta Vigo is a strong and difficult team, but we managed to control the match for most periods, which made me very happy. He added, "We must always continue to improve our performance. There are some areas we need to work on better in training, especially regarding defensive organization and off-the-ball movement, but we are on the right track." One of the main topics Ancelotti addressed was the preparation for the upcoming Clásico against Barcelona in La Liga, a match everyone is eagerly anticipating. Regarding this clash, Ancelotti said, "The Clásico is always exceptional. The rivalry between Real Madrid and Barcelona goes beyond just 3 points in the standings. It reflects the historical struggle between the two biggest clubs in Spain, and perhaps in the world. For us, it's important to be at our best for this match." He continued, "Barcelona has a strong team this season, and they undoubtedly have many players who can make a difference at any moment. But we also have a special team, and what matters to me is that we play in our usual way. We must focus on controlling the game and being solid in both defense and attack. What I want from the players is calm and focus, as such matches require a high degree of tactical discipline." Despite the importance of the Clásico, Ancelotti was keen to emphasize that his team treats every match with great seriousness, regardless of the opponent's identity. For us, every match in the league holds the same importance. Winning one match means nothing if we do not continue to perform well in the following matches. We respect Barcelona as a strong team, but we must play in our own style and focus on giving our best. When asked about his plan to face Barcelona and how he would tackle the challenges his team might face, Ancelotti indicated that preparations would heavily rely on analyzing the team's recent performances and studying Barcelona's strengths and weaknesses. Every match has its own circumstances, and we will analyze what we can improve after today's match. Barcelona has outstanding players, but we have a clear plan on how to deal with those threats. The most important thing is to be at our best physically and mentally." Ancelotti concluded his statements by affirming his strong confidence in his players, noting that they have the ability to achieve a positive result in the Clásico. "I have complete trust in my team. We have a group of players who know how to handle pressure in big matches. The Clásico will be a huge challenge, but I am confident we will be ready for it." These statements from Ancelotti reflect his philosophy based on discipline and high focus, qualities that distinguish Real Madrid under his leadership. The upcoming Clásico will undoubtedly be one of the highlights of the season, and it will be exciting to see how Ancelotti leads his team in this great football battle. FIFA announces Inter Miami's qualification for the Club World Cup, led by Messi. The International Football Federation, FIFA, has announced that Inter Miami has qualified for the 2025 Club World Cup under its new format. Inter Miami, led by Lionel Messi and accompanied by stars like Luis Suarez, Sergio Busquets, and Jordi Alba, secured the second-to-last spot in the tournament, with 31 out of 32 teams confirmed. Al Ahly is among the 32 teams participating in what will be the largest club tournament in football history, hosted by FIFA from the 15th of June to the 13th of July 2025. Gianni Infantino, president of FIFA, announced Inter Miami's qualification during a ceremony where the team was awarded the Supporters' Shield, which is given to the team with the most points in the American League's Eastern and Western divisions. The Supporters' Shield winner earns the chance to compete in the CONCACAF Champions League, equivalent to the CAF Champions League in North America. Inter Miami achieved a record by becoming the team with the most points in the history of the MLS during the group stage, reaching 74 points across both divisions. The opening match of the Club World Cup will be held on Sunday, the 15th of June, in Miami. Only the Copa Libertadores 2024 champion spot remains to be filled, which will be decided on the 30th of November. Guardiola's reaction to Messi's hat-trick with Miami. Pep Guardiola, the Manchester City manager and one of the coaches who knows Lionel Messi most closely, has always expressed his immense admiration for the unique talent of the Argentine star. Whether during his time coaching Messi at Barcelona or witnessing his continuous achievements at club and national level, a shocking blow for Bayern Munich. Ahead of their clash with Barcelona in the Champions League, the first team of Bayern Munich received a shocking piece of news before their anticipated match against Barcelona in the Champions League. The Bavarian Giants secured a win against Stuttgart in their Bundesliga Round 7 match, which took place this Saturday evening at the Allianz Arena. However, during the game, specifically in the 6th minute, Alexander Pavlovich suffered an injury after a wrong fall on his shoulder, preventing him from continuing the match. Portuguese player João Palhinha replaced him. Bayern Munich's sporting director, Max Eberl, commented on the matter, saying, "It seems Pavlovich has a broken collarbone. He is currently undergoing tests to confirm this." Coach Vincent Kompany added, "It wasn't good, and it still doesn't look good. He's been our best player so far." Hansi Flick comments on his meeting with Xavi Hernandez. German coach Hansi Flick, Barcelona's current manager, spoke about his meeting with former coach Xavi Hernandez. Xavi, the former player and coach of Barcelona, posted a photo on his official Instagram account, showing him with Hansi Flick and his children. Xavi was dismissed from his role as Barcelona's coach after 2.5 seasons due to poor performances and results. Flick took over as the head coach and has since led the team to impressive performances in both La Liga and the Champions League. Hansi Flick: "I have a great relationship with Xavi." During a press conference for the match between Barcelona and Sevilla in La Liga, Flick was asked about the picture Xavi posted on Instagram. He replied, "I know this picture is interesting to you, isn't it? As I said, being part of this club is wonderful, and everyone has welcomed me. I had a great relationship with him when I was the coach of the German national team, and we always talk." He continued, "I now had the chance to meet him, especially after Iniesta's farewell conference. I asked him if we could meet for a cup of coffee." He concluded, "It was a lovely meeting exactly as I expected. I met his family, and he lives not far from me, but what we talked about will remain private."
Vâng, và trước khi tiếp tục video, thì các quý vị đang xem video thấy hay thì like, comment và đăng ký ủng hộ kênh với nhé. Một lần nữa xin chân thành cảm ơn quý vị rất nhiều.
Barcelona tops the La Liga standings ahead of an important week, where they will host Bayern Munich, Flick's former team, followed by the much-anticipated Clásico against local rivals Real Madrid, who are currently 3 points behind. As for goalkeeper Iñaki Peña, the replacement for the long-term injured German Marc-Andre ter Stegen, Flick expressed confidence in him to start, despite the club's acquisition of the veteran Polish goalkeeper Szczęsny, who came out of retirement. Barcelona president Joan Laporta received the approval of the club's financial accounts at the General Assembly, confirming that the club, which is looking to restore its financial stability, has healed a wound that has been bleeding since 2017. He added, "We are at a crucial moment in our history. We have returned to the elite of global clubs without losing our identity, and Barcelona is once again appreciated around the world." Doubts over Barcelona stars' participation against Sevilla. Barcelona faces a potential setback ahead of their match against Sevilla, as there are doubts surrounding Frenkie de Jong's participation due to a muscle injury. According to a recent report by Adria Albets, this issue is unrelated to the ankle injury that kept him off the field for more than 5 months. Despite recovering from the injury that sidelined him for a long period, the Dutch midfielder now faces a new problem that might prevent him from joining the squad. A final decision on de Jong's readiness will be made tomorrow morning, as the medical and technical staff will assess his condition to determine if he is fit to play. Barcelona manager Hansi Flick had planned to start de Jong in the upcoming match, but preparations were halted when the midfielder had to leave training early due to discomfort. De Jong made his first appearance this season in Barcelona's Champions League match against Young Boys, where he played the last 15 minutes. He also came on as a substitute in the match against Alaves, playing only 9 minutes. Barcelona delivers good news. Midfielder Xavi will be part of Barcelona's squad to face Sevilla in La Liga after an injury kept him out for a long time, as confirmed by his German coach Hansi Flick. The 20-year-old has been absent from the field since suffering a severe knee injury during his participation with the Spanish national team in November 2023, which also ruled him out of the Euro 2024 that La Roja won last summer. Flick said in a press conference on the eve of the match against the Andalusian team, "For Xavi, this is a big step. The entire club is happy, it's the next step, and he will be on the bench." He added, "He is in good shape. I love watching him in training. He has an exceptional mentality, and it's good to count on him and see his quality." The talented midfielder secured his spot with the Catalan team in the 2022 season and became, at the age of 17, the youngest player to represent his country, before passing that honor to his teammate, Lamine Yamal. Barcelona breathed a sigh of relief with the recovery of Dani Olmo and Fermin Lopez, while Flick confirmed that Yamal is ready after a minor injury to his hamstring. The former Germany coach commented on the talented teenager. "He benefited a lot from rest and treatment, so thanks to the national team." Flick also mentioned that Dutch midfielder Frankie de Jong, who recently returned from an ankle injury, felt discomfort during training, raising doubts about his participation on Sunday at Barcelona's temporary Olympic Stadium. Barcelona is still missing several players, including Uruguayan center-back Ronald Araujo, Ferran Torres, and Danish player Andreas Christensen. 3-year contract and a bonus. Barcelona takes advantage of Liverpool's neglect of Salah. Spanish media reports have revealed that Mohamed Salah, the star of Liverpool, has been offered through an intermediary to Joan Laporta, the president of Barcelona, for a free transfer to the club, as his contract with the English club ends at the end of the current season. Salah shocked everyone last month after saying, following his team's match against Manchester United, that he had not reached an agreement with Liverpool regarding the renewal of his contract, indicating that this season could be his last. The Spanish website OK Diario reported that Joan Laporta and Deco are obsessed with sealing a big deal next summer to help restore Barcelona's status on the global football stage. However, the Spanish club cannot aspire to sign big names like Erling Haaland of Manchester City and Florian Wirtz of Bayer Leverkusen due to the complicated financial situation. The report added that in the case of Mohamed Salah, Barcelona would sign a player who could arrive at Camp Nou on a free transfer if he leaves his team, and his signing bonus would be spread across a contract lasting 3 seasons or more. Salah has played 359 matches with Liverpool, scoring and assisting 94 goals since joining the team in 2017 from Italian club Roma in the summer of 2017. Guardiola's commentary on Messi's hat-trick performance for Inter Miami, despite coming on as a second-half substitute, would undoubtedly be filled with praise and awe. To start, Guardiola highlights Messi's exceptional nature, saying, "Lionel Messi never ceases to amaze us all. Whether in Europe or now in the United States with Inter Miami, Leo shows that he doesn't need much time to change the course of a game. He came on as a substitute and scored a hat-trick, which shows just how extraordinary he is. This is Messi's genius. You can stop him for a short while, but at any moment, he can do something incredible." Guardiola might also talk about Messi's unique playing style, pointing out that his impact on matches doesn't just come from scoring goals, but also from his incredible vision and anticipation on the pitch. What makes Messi special is not only the goals, but the way he reads the game. When he steps onto the field, he has an innate ability to know where he needs to be and how to exploit any moment or small space to make a difference. That's what we saw again in the Inter Miami match. He doesn't need much time to become the central figure in any team he plays for. Since Guardiola coached Messi during a golden era at Barcelona, he can draw parallels between those days and Messi's current capabilities, even as he ages. "I trained with Messi for a long time, and I always knew he had something exceptional. But what's remarkable is how he continues to perform at such a high level even as he gets older. He broke all kinds of records in Europe, and now he's doing the same in the United States. This is a testament to his professionalism and his constant desire for challenge." Guardiola would certainly also mention Messi's contributions to the Argentine national team, especially in the World Cup qualifiers, where he led his country to significant victories, including another hat-trick. It's not just with clubs, Messi is a true leader for his national team. What he did against Bolivia in the World Cup qualifiers proves that he is still the most influential player, whether in international or domestic games. His ability to play at such high levels in different environments shows that he is a one-of-a-kind player. Scoring a hat-trick in an international match, and then another with his club in such a short period, reflects his greatness and constant readiness for success. When Guardiola speaks about players of Messi's caliber, he tends to highlight their ability to inspire teammates. What makes him even more special is that he's not just a goal scorer, he's a leader. When Messi steps onto the pitch, the entire mood of the team changes. His teammates feel more confident, knowing that if they give the ball to Messi, he can make something magical happen. Players like him elevate everyone around them. In conclusion, Guardiola would likely say that Messi is a player who transcends time and place. Messi isn't tied to just one team or competition. He's a player who belongs to the entire world, and he's proven that time and time again. The records and achievements he continues to accumulate aren't just due to his talent, but to the dedication and hard work he puts into every match. Whether in Barcelona, Paris, or now with Inter Miami, Messi remains Messi. He's a player who redefines what it means to be the best in the world. It's clear that Guardiola holds great respect for Messi, and his remarks would be full of admiration for the Argentine football legend, focusing on how Messi continues to innovate and excel in various environments and levels, both at club and national level.